Hey guys, my name's Haley and welcome to my channel. On this channel I'm going to be doing beauty videos and like fashion videos. So today I'm doing the 50 random facts about me tag since this is my first video. First also I want to do a disclaimer. Yes, I know I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Haley, me, just recently bought some new makeup and she wanted to test it out. And I feel like I should put more than usual on since I'm on camera. I won't be wearing a lot of makeup like this on every time I film, but I was just like, see how it looks. And yes, I know my wings are uneven. I finally got really frustrated and I was like, you know what, let's deal with it. Just, you know, keep them normal, just go with the flow. And yeah, my eyebrows are kind of dark and messed up too and not even. But you know, it's okay. And my hair's kind of falling out. The curls are falling out. But, I mean, I could put this hat on. I mean, it is sitting right there. Now, that just looks stupid. Well, sorry about the hair too. I can't find my straightener. And my curls from the other day are like falling out. So, yeah. And I need to take a shower tonight. Anyway, sorry for this awkward and long intro, but yeah, I'm doing the 50, random facts about me tag. I have to have on my phone because your girl can't, like, just come up with 50 facts on top of her head. So, anyways, enough of me blabbering, let's just get to know me better. So the first fact is, I know how to play 2 instruments. I know how to play the clarinet and the mellophone. If you don't know what the mellophone is, if I figure out how to insert a picture of it on here, I will definitely do that, but I don't know if I'll know how to do that. But it's basically, you hold it like a trumpet, it looks like a trumpet, but it has just a bigger bell. It's like, so it kind of looks like a French horn too. Like, it's like if a trumpet and a French horn had a baby, that's what it would be. Because you hold it, it has 3 keys and you hold it and then it has a big bell. I'm obsessed with makeup. You guys will see that. I am fully obsessed with makeup. I started about when I was 12. Well, no, I started wearing it when I was 13, but I got like kind of interested in it at 12. I want to be a makeup artist. That's what I'm gonna, and that brings me to fact 3. After high school, I'm going to go to cosmetology school, but I'm gonna study Esthéologie, which is skincare and makeup. The place that I'm planning on going to, well, one of the places I'm going to be looking at, if I decide to stay home, I might go to Florida or something, but if I stay where I'm home, there's this place, they teach you the Esthéologie program and makeup at the same time, and I hear it's a great program, and so if I ever get tired of being a makeup artist, I could go work at a dermatologist's office. I love to sing. I'll probably never make a video of me singing because I don't sound good on video. Like, it's weird. Like, I sound good in person, but I guess it's just me. Like, other people say I sound amazing on video, but, like, I don't think that because I guess it's me. Like, I'm used to my voice. I don't know. I've sang at Disney World with the singing group I was in. Yeah. I used to be in the singing group, and we went to Downtown Disney and performed, and it was really cool. And I had a solo in one of the songs, and I did that in front of people, with a whole bunch of people walking around and, like, watching us and stuff. I used to be a competitive cheerleader. Yeah, I used to love competitive cheerleading, but then, the place got bankruptcy, and so it had to close down, and there's no... Like, the closest one competitive cheerleading place is like an hour and a half away from me, and my mom wasn't gonna let me continue. She's like, because at the time I didn't have my license, and she's like, I'm not driving, and she's like, even when you get your license, I wouldn't, you know, have you drive that far. I modeled for MAC Cosmetics. This is a true story. I went to Macy's, and, like, everybody knows me at my MAC counter. Like, they know me by name. I've been going there since I was 13. I know, like, I can tell you, like, every product at MAC. And they asked me to model for them, and I did. And it was really fun. I danced for 9 years. I'm 17 years old. I danced with professional dancers from Russia. I was in the Great Russian Nutcracker, and you guys might know what it is because I know it goes like all around the United States to different dance companies, and at that time my company did it. Let's see, where am I? Oh, I have a dog named Prince Charming. I used to be a competitive gymnast. Then I went to competitive cheerleading and I fell in love with it. Like, the gym that I went to, everybody's just so competitive. And like, as a team, I feel like, you know, you should be like, you know, supporting each other and stuff. And that's not how it was at my gym that I went to. The coaches were nice. I had one mean one that was like really mean. But yeah. My favorite ice cream is Oreo. You guys probably won't know what this is because I don't know if this ice cream is like my state kind of thing or like it's in other states, but it's literally the best ice cream ever. It's vanilla ice cream with Oreos, like chopped up Oreo, well not chopped up, but like Oreo bite, not Oreo bites, but like pieces, like Oreo in it, and then like cookie dough. It's so good, and if you ever come across finding Oreo in the place that I'm talking about, please go get it because it'll change your life. And at that place, I used to always debate between Oreo or cookie dough, and now my two favorite flavors are in one. I marched in the Macy's Day Parade at Universal Studios for band. Yes, I don't know if you guys know this, but after Thanksgiving, all of the Macy Day balloons, like not all of them, but like some of them and some of the characters and stuff, go down to Universal Studios in Florida, and they have a Macy Day Parade all throughout December, I'm assuming, or through the beginning of January, I don't know. But, yeah, and I got to march in that with my band, well, the band for marching band. Let's see. I've been to state for choir. Yeah, we got a 1 in sight reading, which is like the best score you could get, and then we got a 2 on our performance overall, which I was surprised since it was state because we got 1s on both of our performances for the first round of the competition, and then when we went to state, we got a 2, and I was really surprised because they judge a lot harder at state than they do at your first competition. So that was really exciting. I was kind of bummed that we didn't get it first because I didn't think we did as good as we did good, but we got like nervous, I think, and you know, we kind of like freaked out because it was state and we're like, oh my gosh. But yeah, and I hope this is in focus, and sorry about the lighting. I might have to like go over there. I'm gonna have to figure out my lighting problems, see where good lighting will be, because I know it's kind of yellow here. Yeah, so that was really fun, and we're on fact 17. I should have been numbering these all along, but I am homeschooled. Yeah, I just started this year. I was public schooled my whole life, all freshman, sophomore year, and now I'm a junior, and I went for like we started in August. I like left at the end of September, and it was just because like I got bullied, and I wasn't like, I was known to be the good girl, like at that school, like everybody knew I was a goody two shoes. Like I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do things like with boys. Like I'm not into anything bad, you know. And I used to get picked on for being good, and I just always got picked on for something, you know. No matter if it was me people would say I'm too skinny. There's rumors going around that I'm anorexic because apparently I'm too skinny when I feel like I'm normal. It's just how my family and I's genes work. So, you know, people just we don't gain weight on my dad's side of the family. I fall off they're my dad's side. But yeah, and people were just rude there, and I just didn't really fit in, And I was friends with a lot of the older kids, and they graduated, so all my friends graduated, so I didn't really have a whole lot of good people left. And people would say they were my friends, but they would just stab me in the back and and they were the ones making fun of me and stuff, and just about my outfits and stuff, and it just wasn't good for me. I was getting a lot of anxiety, and public school caused a lot of anxiety in me and made a lot of problems in my life. And now I'm better and happier, and I wish I would have made this decision a long time ago. Me and my dad have been wanting to do it since I was in 7th grade, but my mom didn't agree with it until now. Because she wanted me to experience things, which I get. She wanted me to experience homecoming and stuff. But I'm happy with my decision, and I don't really care if people think if that's the right decision or not. I also have a learning disability, which is in one of my facts later on. And, the teachers taught too fast, and they didn't really care. They were nice, but they didn't care. And they were just worried about those state tests, and needed to do what was best for me. So yeah. So let's see. Sorry, my mom texted me. So yeah. 18. I've been recorded on a CD twice, in different singing groups. I was involved with 2 singing groups, and both times I got to be on a CD. We'd sing in groups. The one was for Christmas, and it's a Christmas show I was in, so we decided, the owner. Sorry, my cameras ran out. Didn't run out, but it just stopped recording. Anyway, but the owners decided to make a Christmas CD to sell out the show, of the Christmas songs through the years, so I was on that. I didn't have any solos on that. And then my second time was when we went to my other singing group, when we went to Disney World. We also went to Give Kids the World, and it's a thing, I don't know, I don't want to call it a foundation, but I don't know what the right word I'm looking for. It's basically a thing. It's for terminal ill kids, and they get to have their last wishes, and before they die or whatever. I don't know if they die. I don't know exactly what the requirements are. I don't know if it's before they die or I don't know. I'm sorry, I sound rude or whatever. But basically, these kids get to stay to Disney World for a whole week, and we got to perform for them, and then we handed out the CDs after, so the kids could keep them. And I had a solo on that. It was a couple lines. It was we did Complicated by Avril Lavigne. I'm a Christian. Yeah, God is my Savior. I don't want to push this too much on the subject, because I know everybody don't believe in the same thing, but I'm a strong believer in God, and I've been actually going through a rough time now, but I'm realizing, He has better plans for me. That although I don't think, I don't know why He's doing this, I know He's doing the right thing for me, and what we might think is better for us, it's not actually better for us. It's what God knows what's better for us. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into religion, because I don't want people to get mad oh, you brought up religion. I have been to Disney World twice. The first time I was 6 years old, and I was obsessed with the princesses, and I just ran every time I seen a princess. Apparently my family thought I was going to faint when I saw Cinderella's castle, because I remember this. It's just I look back and I'm like, Mommy, Cinderella's castle, and then I start running. They thought they were gonna lose me and stuff. And I'm like, Mom, there's princesses on the castle, because they were having a little show, and I was just so excited. And then my second time was going to perform with Give Kids the World and at downtown Disney. I guess it's 2.5 times, because last year when I went on my band trip, I went to downtown Disney, but we didn't go to any of the other parks. We mainly just stayed in Universal. I have this obsession with cookies. Yes, anybody who knows me knows that I'm like the legit version of Cookie Monster. Like, I'm like the live version of Cookie Monster because I love cookies so much. If I could eat any sweet for the rest of my life, it would be cookies because, you know, they're simple, they're short, you know, and they're just so good. I don't know, I'm obsessed with cookies. I've been to New York City 3 times. The first time I was 5, the second time I was 8, and the third time I was 15. All 3 are fun times, and I love to, like, live there. Even though I wouldn't want to live there because of the cold, because my state is usually cold. But I'd really like to go there. I mean, if it was like warm all the time, I'd probably live there. But I'm thinking about moving to Florida after high school or California. But I really want to go to Florida. I love photography. I like to do this photography on my camera a lot, although I haven't done it in a long time because I've just been so busy, and my town that I live in is boring and there's nothing to photograph. You would have to go, like, you'd have to make trips, and I don't want to waste gas and my mileage on my car. I'm the youngest grandchild on both sides of my family. That's kind of interesting. Both sides, I was the last one to be born. So yeah. Where am I? Oh, I know how to sew. I feel like these are boring facts, but I had a hard time thinking of facts about me, and there's probably more interesting facts about me. I just can't think of them. So yeah, I know how to sew. My grandma taught me when I was in 5th grade, and yeah, my grandma's my best friend. I love my nanny. I'd do anything for her. You know, if I'm hanging out with my friends and she calls, and if she needed something, I would drop hanging out with them. Like, I would do anything for my nanny. She has done so much for me, and I just love her to pieces, and she's basically my best friend, and I love that I could say that because most girls my age are, you know, not really close. Like, I hang out with my grandma all the time. I probably hang out with my grandma more than I hang out with friends. I have only broken 1 bone in my whole entire life. It was my finger, and it was the day before my Washington, D.C. trip for 8th grade. And my fingers looked like this, and my friends and I were calling me Captain Hook because how the way they had me tape, it looked like I had a little hook. So I was like, I'm Captain Hook. One day, I want to own my own makeup line. I don't know what I'd call it, but I just want to create my own makeup line and, you know, slay. Slay at the makeup game. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not numbering these, but it's kind of hard. I've ridden on a camel before. We have this one zoo around here, and it's like an outdoor zoo type thing, and they have a big old camel, and you can go on a camel ride for like $5 or $10, and little 7-year-old Haley wanted to ride a camel because she thought it was cool. And it was like really big, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know if he was gonna like stand up and like I'd go fall over. But yeah. I've never shadowed any of my iPhones. This is my 3rd iPhone. This is a 6S. I've paid for all my iPhones. Like, I don't pay for the monthly bill, but I've paid the first down payment on all my iPhones. And it's always weird. My contract is always due when the new iPhone comes out. So it kind of works out. I only have 1 ear piercings. It's just my lobes, my first holes right there. I have an older sister. Her name's Brandy, and she's 21. I've lived in the same state, city, / town my whole life. Well, kind of. I was born in one town. I was born in one town, and my parents had like a little apartment for like 8 months, but then we moved to the town I'm at now. So basically I've been in this town since I was 8 months old. My favorite pizza is barbecue chicken bacon pizza from Papa John's. Oh my gosh, like, it's life. And if you haven't tried it, I please recommend you try it because it'll change your life. It's best pizza ever. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna type. Sorry, I'm like nervous and I'm like speaking fast. Anyway, let's try this again. I'm the type of person that will stick to her morals, you know? I'm not gonna, okay, if somebody tells me like, hey, like, let's drink and smoke, I'm not gonna do that because, you know, I don't like that. And by all means, if you do that, I don't care. That's you. That doesn't make you a bad person. It's just not something that interests me. And, you know, even when it comes to boys, you know, they want to do stuff, you know, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm going to tell you no. Like, you know, like, I want to wait till marriage to do stuff. So, if you want that, then you could go find yourself another girl because this girl ain't going to change her morals for you. Again, if you're a girl who do stuff, I'm not judging you. It's just my morals, just my beliefs. If you smoke, if you drink, I don't care. That doesn't make you a bad person. You know, it's your life. Do what you want. I'm not saying you're a bad person. You're a good person. You probably are. You just do things, you know? We all have different opinions, and I'm not here to judge you. That's one thing I want you guys to know about my channel. I'm never going to judge you guys. So yeah. Sorry, I like swallowed and then like yeah, it was a weird thing. I'm 5'7". I might be 5'8" or 5'7.5" by now because I think I've grown since the last time I measured myself because, yeah, there's no way that I'm like, because I'm almost like my dad's height. Well, no, not really. I'm like almost like my one friend's height, and he's like 5'8", so like I have to be like 5'7.5". Where was I? I don't like peanut butter, and that's because I just don't, like, every time I've ever tried it, I've thrown up. I just can't eat it. Like, I've thrown up every time. I just don't like it. Hey guys, sorry, my storage ran out on my, camera, so I had to, upload the 2 videos onto my computer, and hopefully I'll learn how to edit, know how to edit this and make it into one, so, but, let's continue. So that's why the lighting might have changed, because it's like a half hour later or an hour later, but yeah, so I think I was on fact, like, 37, so fact 37, I'm probably one of the pickiest eaters you'll ever meet. Like, I don't like a lot of things that normal people do, like, and it's just bad about how picky I am. But I'm getting better about trying things. I own all the Naked palettes except for the Naked Flush palette, which I need to probably go get because I've been wanting it for like years now. I used to be a school cheerleader. I'm a high honor student. I'm dyslexic. Yes, that's one thing that I've got made fun of for years. People call me stupid and stuff. But if you have a learning disability, that doesn't mean you're dumb, or it doesn't mean like you can't do anything, because I've done so many things I thought I would never be able to achieve because of that. But, you know, you can't let anything stop you. Not to go through these fast because my camera's dying. Okay, I'm very shy, but once you get to know me, I'm a whole different story. I'm like loud and I joke around a lot. I like to read. I never had chicken pox. I don't like soda. I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies. I was in 3 choirs back at my old school, and in 2 bands. I was in marching band, symphonic band, chamber choir, show choir, and concert choir. I'm terrified of snakes. I want to travel the world one day. And number 50, I've never been out of the United States. So sorry this last part was rushed, but my camera's about to die and I needed to finish this before tonight. I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. I don't know when my next video is, and I don't know what my schedule will be. I can't set up a schedule until I get a new work schedule. but I'll let you guys know. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!